The sky bleeds pink across the horizon. A family of early humans stirs as pale light creeps over the savannah, casting long shadows across the dry grass. This is their world, 30,000 years before cities, before agriculture, before everything we call civilization. The father rises first. His eyes scan the horizon with practiced patience, reading signs invisible to anyone but him. Crushed grass, a broken twig, the faint, earthy scent carried on the morning breeze. Something passed through here, not long ago. He wakes his son with a gentle touch. No words are spoken. There is no need. The boy, perhaps 12 summers old, understands. Together they move in silence toward the edge of the plain, where a small herd of red deer grazes near the tree line. The hunt is not about speed. It is about knowing when to move, when to stop, when to breathe. The father signals with his hands, and the boy mirrors his movements. Each step deliberate, each pause a lesson passed from one generation to the next. They close the distance. Minutes stretch into hours. And then, with stone-tipped spears raised high, they strike. The chase is brief and brutal, but with cooperation and trust, the family will eat another day. The sun climbs to its peak as the hunters return, carrying their catch across the plains. The mother waits at the entrance of their shelter, a deep cave carved into a limestone cliff, hidden from wind and prying eyes. She watches for them, the way mothers have watched since the beginning of time. Within the cave, warmth already stirs. The fire pit glows with embers, ready to be fed. Around it, their daughter arranges the day's work. Sharpened stones, animal hides stretched across wooden frames, lengths of cord woven from plant fibers. She is learning the skills that will sustain her when her time comes to lead. The family gathers the meat. Some will be eaten today. The rest will be cut into strips and hung near the fire to dry. This is not just food, it is survival through the hard weeks ahead. Every part of the animal is used, hides for warmth, bones for tools, sinew for binding. The cave smells of smoke and earth and life. It is cramped and dark, but to these people, it is sanctuary. It is home. As the afternoon light fades, the father gathers a handful of dry moss and charcoal from the fire. He moves deeper into the cave, where the walls are smooth and cool to the touch. Here the family has painted before. Here they will paint again. Using crushed minerals, iron for red, chalk for white, charcoal for black, he grinds pigments into a paste with animal fat. His hands move across the stone, and slowly an image emerges. A bison, charging, powerful. The daughter watches. Then she steps forward and adds her own mark. A small deer, painted in simple lines. Beside it, a row of handprints, her mother, her brother, herself. Proof they existed, proof they were here. No one knows why they painted. Perhaps it was prayer, asking the spirits for luck in the hunt. Perhaps it was celebration, a way to remember the animals that gave everything to keep them alive. Perhaps it was simply the need to create, to leave something behind, something that would outlast the body. Thousands of years later, we still do not fully understand, but deep in these caves, the images still glow in the torchlight, and they whisper to us across the ages. The sun sinks below the horizon, and the family gathers close. The fire crackles and spits, casting dancing shadows across the cave walls. The meat sizzles over the flames, simple, nourishing, earned. The boy sits between his parents, still and attentive as the elder speaks. His grandmother. Her face is weathered by time, her eyes sharp and knowing. She tells stories the way only she can, of great hunts, of journeys across vast lands, of creatures far larger than any beast the children have ever seen. The family listens. They laugh sometimes. They lean into one another when the wind outside howls. This is more than shelter. This is belonging. Outside, the world is dark and full of danger. Predators roam. The cold bites. But inside this circle of firelight, there is peace. There is love. There is the simple, profound joy of being together. The mother looks at her children, her greatest achievement, her most enduring legacy, and smiles. The family sleeps. Outside, the plains stretch endlessly into the darkness, and above, the sky blazes with more stars than any modern human will ever see. The father keeps watch for a time, lying at the cave entrance, eyes tracing the patterns of the heavens. He does not know their names, Orion, Polaris, the slow wheel of the Milky Way. But he knows them. He feels them. The stars are his compass, his calendar, his constant companions in a world where everything else is fleeting. Tomorrow, they will rise with the dawn again. They will hunt. They will gather. They will create and struggle and love. And when their time on this earth ends, they will leave behind only a few bones, perhaps a painted cave wall, and the memory held by those who knew them. But memory, too, is a kind of immortality. As the night deepens, the family sleeps on beneath the ancient stars, connected to all who came before and to all who will come after. This is the rhythm of life that shaped us. This is who we were. This is where we began.